Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Okechukwu Victor. Remember you're watching Life Changing Channel. Today we'll be discussing on the topic Africans believe in yourself. I'm so proud to be an African, as we all know that Africa is a blessed nation that is full of talent and great potentials. The major problem in Africa is that we don't believe in ourselves. In order for us to succeed, we need to start believing in our capabilities, potential, and talent. With that, I think we can make Africa a beautiful place to live in. Many crises have hit the walls of Africa, and we handled it without intervention from other countries. For example, Nigeria, to be precise, fought against Ebola in the year 2014 and was recorded Ebola-free by World Health Organization in 20th October 2014.
WHO officially declares that Nigeria is now free of Ebola virus transmission. This is a spectacular success story that shows to the world that Ebola can be contained.
If Africa can unite together in this fight against COVID-19, victory will be assured. In country there is a fast technology innovation to fight against this disease, and we'll be visiting some of them today. So guys, let's travel to Ghana to see what they are doing there to handle the current situation.
So Ghana needs ventilators to help in critical care for people who have COVID-19. I've come here to Academic City to speak to a professor who says he can build low-cost ventilators to help in our COVID-19 fight.
Well, we are trying to build a low-cost ventilator in response to this pandemic that is ravaging the whole world. About a week ago, I sent a call out on Facebook for volunteers to come to Academic City College to support the team here to build one. And I have a combination of students here, from a student from Ashasi, some second-year students here, as well as some professionals in the medical devices field that responded to the call. We have a prototype that we'll show you soon. I think we have the concepts are done. We have two key concepts here. One is already motor-driven, using a typical windshield wiper motor. The second one is a piston-driven one. We're now 3D printing the rack and pinion systems to automate it.
How long did it take you to do?
1 solid week of sleepless nights.
And how much will it cost?
We are hoping that this should, in mass production, should cost about 1,000 cedis.
What is left for this to work?
So currently we are 3D printing the rack and pinion system to do the automatic pumping. So currently that is what is left to complete the first prototype of this version.
And if, touch wood, we have 2,000 cases and there are so many people who need respirators and we don't have enough, can this work in a normal hospital where somebody is under intensive care, or do they need to spruce it up for it to work?
So, when we started this, the whole concept was to come up with something that functions in resource-limited environment. So, as he indicated, with a manual piston action, if you are in an environment where you are desperate to care for somebody, I'm sure family members will not mind taking turns to pump this thing. Okay, so there's no electronics needed here. If you are in an advanced intensive care unit, you can remove this pump action and replace it with an oxygen canister. The way we've also designed it has a little bit of agility in it, so you can actually configure 4 of these at the same time. They could be using the same oxygen source, they could be using the same humidifier source, they could be using the same scrubber source, and then you can move them on wheels into an intensive care unit. So think about a field unit. So it's light, portable, and very agile, and we're taking into consideration both. So we can put electronics in here to make it as sophisticated as the ones that we buy from abroad, or as simple and agile enough to be used in remote areas.
Well guys, this is a true display of talent. God bless you, sir. Wow, did you hear that? The ventilator costs only 1,000 Ghana cedis, which is an estimate of 173 USD. Really, this is the kind of people we need in Africa. What do you think, guys? Well, let's see what Kenya is doing currently to handle the situation.
Students from Kenyatta University have begun developing ventilators to aid in the fight against coronavirus, with the prototype being unveiled at the institution. This comes in the wake of reports of a shortage of the ventilators from across the globe. The prototype took the students from various faculties 1 week to develop, and mass production of the ventilators is set to commence following approvals from the Ministry of Health. The institution has the capacity to produce 50 such ventilators in a week at a cost of 500,000 shillings.
We felt that having the School of Engineering, the School of Pharmacy, the School of Medicine, we can come up with a ventilator, because we are told that most of the people who are dying, they are dying because they are unable to breathe, and that is why a ventilator is very important.
The doctors in the room today have confirmed that this ventilator can work, and they have no hesitation in recommending it and deploying it in hospitals once all the certification is in place.
You've come up with this invention at the right time, and it's a step beyond the ordinary boundaries of routine engagement. You've come together to bring your ideas, your skills, your knowledge to invent this prototype ventilator, which is very necessary for saving lives at this time of coronavirus.
The most amazing thing about these guys is that they can produce 50 ventilators per week if only government can release prototype to them. I think this is quite amazing. Guys, Nigeria is not left behind. In Nigeria, the cost of face mask was really high, and there were only few ventilators to help manage this situation. So some group of individuals came up with their own innovation to reduce the spread of this infection.
Thanks for staying with us. As the demand for ventilators rises, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, Ogun State, has designed the device under 7 days using locally sourced materials.
Pandemic ravaged the world and countries request for more supply of ventilators. The staff of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro have designed a ventilator for Nigeria. The rector of the institution says he commissioned a team of engineers and medical doctors in the institution to find solution to insufficient ventilators in the country. After several days of hard work, the team was able to design a functional ventilator with less than 1 million naira. The rector says they are capable of mass producing more ventilators. All they need is federal government support.
So guys, we are still in Nigeria. And coming to Aba, one of the most industrial cities in Nigeria, there is currently a mass production of face masks. Due to the high price of face masks in Nigeria, tailors in Aba, a popular manufacturing hub in the eastern part of the country, have begun producing face masks to make up for the scarcity of imported ones. According to reports, the face mask only costs 95 naira only. As you guys can see, there are a lot of technology innovation going on now in Africa. So I want to use this opportunity to request to the government to provide whatever that is required for these individuals to keep the good work moving. Adversity is the true test of character. So African, let us unite together and make Africa what it ought to be. We'll be ending this video with a song sung by the mass choir from Limpopo, South Africa, telling us the protective measures to stay safe. So guys, let's watch. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and keep watching Life Changing channel. See you in my next video.